Aloha, everyone. We're back. And
Elizabeth,
nice to
why don't you
see.
stay off camera until we bring you on, okay? In just a minute. Great, thanks.
Great. Well, it was a wonderful adventure. Thank you, David Schmidt. Thank you, Lifeway, for bringing close to 1,000 of us together in the Hilton Hawaiian Village in Waikiki. It was absolutely spectacular. We've got some of our favorite brand partners here to share some of their experiences with you. And Rob and I just we're so blessed to be like all of us are so blessed to be part of this wonderful company Lifewave and all the activities they did. They treat us like kings and queens, and we just love it. So, Robin, I'll turn the first part over to you.
Okay, well, aloha, everyone. Some of us are wearing our aloha wear, and we are bringing you the aloha spirit. And it's so beautiful being in Hawaii. You could just feel it. And I remember the first time I went there, I didn't know what the aloha spirit meant. And it is this feeling of love that gets carried forth through everything. And the beauty is magnificent. So as a team, many of us had flowers in our hair and bling on our patches and had so much fun being together. And that's the beauty of these trips is that we have an opportunity to, the team that plays together stays together. And we are so grateful to have such an amazing team. Corporate took, I mean, it was amazing to have 1,000 people be so cared for and so generously supported with. We got to go to Cirque du Soleil. We got to have a luau. We got to be together and have wonderful time. So a few of our wonderful teammates that were there are here with us tonight, and they're going to share a little bit about the value of going on these incentive trips and some highlights of being in Hawaii. So let's see. I see Josephina first. So Josephina, why don't you unmute and bring your camera on? I'm asking you to unmute and bring your camera on. So I'm going to let you start. Then we'll go to Mijay and then Lynn. And then we have, let's see, who else we have here? Elizabeth and Kathy. So um, start us off, Josephina.
Okay, well, I don't even know where to start because it was so amazing. We were so thrilled to be there. And I still feel like I'm still I feel like I'm over there. But there's a couple of things I want to share. One of them is the importance of connecting and establishing and strengthening relationships. To me, that was very important. We were able to meet with the Hispanic leaders from Mexico who offered to share with us the tools and systems that's working for them. And that's what we're looking for. And we made that connection also with the corporate team, like Shirley, Mario, and some of the other Geraldo. And they offered invaluable
Roberto.
and Roberto, yes, also Abel, and they offered invaluable information to help us make great changes that is going to help us a lot. And they mentioned that they're going to have a Hispanic webinar twice a month, which is a big deal for us because that's going to point us to the tools and the system that's going to be supporting us. And that's what we were crying for. So they heard us and we got it. We're going to get it pretty soon. The other thing is the love grows for the Lifeway community when you're there, because it doesn't matter what team you belong to, you connect with people and they show you and they help you and they tell you what's working for them and you make good friends. And it just made us love the product even more and feel this love for the inventor, David Schmidt. And it just helps us even appreciate our creator even more for this amazing body that he gave us. And it works even better when we use the patches, when we use this technology to achieve better health and well-being. And it also taught us to better our business because we were able to connect with leaders that share with us the tools, the systems that they're using, the strategies, and a plethora of suggestions and recommendations that we plan to implement so that we can reach new heights. So that together as one, our rising Hispanic group can be at the next convention together with more people. And we also made wonderful memories. It was so much fun hanging out with you guys. And you were just looking after us like a mama hen. And that was so lovely. We really enjoyed that. Um, we met some friends in Punta Vita last time we were at the trip and we hooked up with them again. They were there She showed us how she's won 9, I think she said it was 9 trips. She's been on a lot of trips and she was so on fire. And the X2O machine, she's already sold 9. She gave us ideas on how we can do that. So that was very, very interesting. The whole experience was therapeutic and energizing for us. To be part of this and to want to be there. Our group wants to be there. We were sharing with them videos. We showed them what you guys were doing, what other people were doing, and they felt like they were there with us. So now they're ready to go with us on the next trip. So that was very, very meaningful for us to achieve that point. And Dr. Velvet worked very hard to help us ride the waves to Hawaii. And I know that some of the people that she helped were there, like ourselves and Lavelle and Majay. And I know that her training has been very, very useful, and it's going to help us lay the foundation so that several of us can be there for the next one. And the most important and last thing that I want to say is that we felt the love and support of all the upline coaches. You, Gregory, were amazing, and Lavelle and Majay too. There were several of the upline coaches that offered very good suggestions, and we are going to implement them. We are very grateful that you guys made the time to share that with us. And we also feel very grateful to the corporate team. They were amazing at organizing this event. They made us feel like royalty. They made us feel like we were part of their family. And we also felt like David Schmidt is not just all talk, he's action. He went all the way out to make us feel so good there at that event. The way he organized it, the way he didn't
Thank
think
you, Josephina.
he didn't
Thank
miss
you.
nothing. Everything was perfect.
Thank you. Thank
That
you
was
so
fabulous.
much. It was so wonderful to bond with you and
So well
hang out with
organized
you.
too. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. So let's see. I think we have Mijay next, and then Kathy, and then Elizabeth, and then Lynn. And let's keep it kind of tight because there's a lot of you and we want to hear from all of you. So, Mijay, you want to put your oh, there she is, that beautiful Oh, and he's got his hat on. All right. And you got your flower in your hair. Okay,
Yeah.
just, oh, you need to go off mute, honey.
Okay, I'm still feeling the Hawaiian aura. Oh my gosh, all over me.
I
It's
better move
so
it closer.
beautiful. Went to church on Sunday and everybody said, I saw you in Hawaii. So you was having a great time and just opened up all kinds of doors for me to talk about LifeWave. So that was amazing. And happy Mother's Day to everybody. And that's mothers. And if you're not, then happy Women's Day. It was amazing. It was amazing, amazing. What was amazing about it was when we got there, how the limousine coach, the girls were there to assist us, and they were just so helpful. And then when we got off the coach, the people there at the resort hotel taking our luggage and then bringing it up to our suite, and that was really nice. They were very, very attentive. Everybody at the hotel was very attentive, and that I really, really appreciated, especially for the fact that I have a neck and a back issue, and they really helped me and catered to the needs of my bed. So that was number one. Really, really cared about that. And then going downstairs to the meet and greet, I was in so much pain and I was sitting there like stiff like a board. And Robin saw that I wasn't doing well. And Robin was like, you need to go see Dr. Nicholas and you need to tell him to help you. And I didn't. So when she saw me again, I didn't do it. She says, why didn't you do it? And she was, like you said, Josefina, she was mother hen and she looked after me, made sure that I got help. And when finally he came to me and he saw me, he just rubbed the X39 on the left side of my neck and he just kept rubbing it in circles. and then he went to the right, and then he went back to the left. I'm here to tell you, I couldn't believe it. I had to go find him, didn't I, Robin? I had to go find you guys and show you that my arms again. I can move my neck again. It was just amazing. That's the kind of family we have in this company, that we care for one another. Doesn't matter what we're doing or how big they are. You don't think that they all I'm just a little body. What do they care about me? No, everyone counts. And it was just a beautiful thing to feel the love, to receive the love, even from people I didn't even know. It was a wonderful, wonderful gathering. It was just as if David Schmidt was there himself, and to have the corporate to put on such a great gala. I call that a gala that was full of love. So I thank the corporate because they did a magnificent job in making us feel well at home and loved and taken care of. So it was
Beautiful.
amazing. Thank you.
Mahalo, darling.
Mahalo.
Yes.
My husband would like to say a little something, something.
Encourage everybody to make the next one. See you
Yes.
guys.
Yes,
Mahalo.
Amen.
it's worth it. Yay. Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful to have you. Okay, Lynn.
Well, I had an exciting time, of course, and I want to, if I'm highlighted, can you guys see this? Yes. So nothing like shopping with the girls. That's like first and foremost, nothing like shopping with the girls. That was a good time. And then also some business. So it was exciting to meet, for example, with Connie and Barry. I had Barry looking at my numbers and helping coach me on my business growth. And I love business talk during our LifeWave events. And then another special and final thing that I'll talk about in addition, I agree with what everyone said. I was honored at a top 20 white cloth table event with the president of North America. And that was amazing. Able to meet, I sat in between the Merritts and Marcy Prebbles and across from Garrett in sales. And to hear the lively
Get
conversation
down.
about
Get
the prior comp
down.
plan, the new comp plan, and just to be able to talk to people at that higher level and hear what they
Stay.
do and what their priorities are,
Yeah.
how they're running their businesses. I'm not
That's
there
all.
yet, but I know one day I will be. And it's just very exciting to see the levels. I mean, I watch all leadership, Robin, you and Gregory, and I watch Connie and Barry and Jaco, and then I'm watching the other teams and learning. I'm an observer, and I was able to learn from that. But it was astounding to have, and at first I didn't even know why I was there. I didn't know what I'd done because I just keep saying I'm just busy doing the thing. I'm busy doing the thing. And the next thing I know, I'm in Hawaii. And the next thing I know, I'm being honored as the top 20 producers for the Hawaii trip. So out of everyone in the world, I ranked number 4. And I was, how did I do it? I was busy doing the thing. I was busy doing what you guys have taught me, and just very honored and blessed to be with everyone.
Oh, beautiful. So wonderful to be with you, and congratulations for
Thank
being a high producer. And what Lynn said is you do the daily action plan. You connect with people, you invite them, you share the
That's
good
right.
news, you share the resources, and then they get signed up. And Lynn has had amazing experiences. If anyone wants to hear more about that, you can go to her Rumble channel, lynnscotthagerman.com. She's had 70 benefits that she's noticed from X2O. So amazing.
Yes, and I'm up to
How many
70,
how many
73 at the
how many
Lynn Scott Hagerman Show.
how many X2O systems have you sold?
Oh, I think I'm pushing 20.
Yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, so myself probably 17 or 18, then my people probably 5 or 6. But yes, I'm
Okay.
up to 73 wins. Gracie the cat is up to 20. And yes, you can follow my daily journal at the Lynn Scott Hagerman Show on Rumble or YouTube at Lynn Scott Hagerman. So it's a calling. It's a calling to
It's a
help people.
Thank you so much, my dear.
You're welcome.
Mahalo. So
Yeah.
Dr. Kathy, you want to go next? You want to unmute and bring on your video?
Ooh. Is it coming on? Oh,
There
here I
she
am.
is.
Oh man.
Oh,
I'm
you.
telling you, I don't know how I can follow all of that, but whoa. So hard work does pay off. Okay. And it's great to be around the leadership. We had so much fun, a lot of information, a lot of friendships that we're making, all the different tips and tricks that we heard from different people and how to get to the next step. Okay? But I'm telling you, they didn't miss a trick. From the day it started, everything was organized. You didn't have to worry about anything. You just they would go ahead and email you or send you a text message about what was next. If you had any questions, someone was always there to help you. And they showered us with goodies from the day we stepped in there on Tuesday to the day we left. Okay. So we got a lei. Okay. I was able to get mine home and put it in the fridge. So I'll go ahead and keep that for a while. T-shirts, just, patches, dinners and everything to help us really just reward us for what we've done. Okay. Help us bond with the leadership. We just had such an amazing time.
Beautiful. Thank you. It's great to be with you, Kathy, and share the aloha spirit. Okay, well, we saved Elizabeth for last for a reason. I don't know if you guys read the corporate newsletter, but she gets to co-star in The Oldest Intern with William Shatner. She's one of two people that earned that wonderful reward. So, Elizabeth, you're next.
Well, thank you so much, Robin. And I just want to say the Hawaii trip, of course, was above and beyond fabulous. And Tim and I both flew in 3 days early. And this is our third trip with LifeWave, and you do not want to miss a trip. They treat you like royalty. It was fabulous. And we just really enjoyed the downtime prior to everybody arriving. I love the opportunity to get away with my husband. So I didn't have a Hawaiian shirt, but I borrowed his, and I'm wearing my t-shirt. And I agree with everything that has been said prior to me hopping on here. But these trips are all about connecting, relationships, building those. I loved meeting and spending time with people that I have grown to know and love on Zoom, but you actually get to connect and give hugs to these people. Robin and Gregory, it was so much fun to spend time with you. Enjoyed your meeting that we had to kind of fill us in. Thoroughly enjoyed that. And so I would just say the number one thing is you want to take as many of your team members as you can. The luau, the Cirque du Soleil, incredible. And the food was wonderful. So we are so appreciative. I want to say thank you, LifeWave, and thank you, David Schmidt. We are beyond grateful. So the only thing is, next time I want to take all of our team. And then the only downside, if there is a downside, I missed my X2O water. So I've been drinking all day long. So it's been great.
Well, we just want to do a special congratulations also for you for being the winner to co-star with William Shatner. This is awesome, Elizabeth. Congratulations. And I
Thank you.
guess you'll be flying into corporate this week.
Yes, I leave on Thursday and come home on Saturday.
Oh
So
boy.
I'm so excited. I can't wait.
Wow, that's so exciting. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
And I just want to, share a few things from the trip. It was really well organized. There was a nice balance between the company, hosting and doing things with us, like Cirque du Soleil and the Polynesian Village, and dinners and luau's, and free time to just, Robin and I and a few others went on a submarine ride, which was very cool. And we heard so many stories of people doing so many wonderful things and connecting. And there was a half a day session where the company, Janine and Garrett and Shirley, all the managers shared some of their insights. And then we had key leaders sharing some really wonderful insights and business building tips. So, it was a really balanced environment. I think we all might have put on a few pounds because there was so much good food. It was hard not to, but we did walk a lot and we talked a lot, and um, you just got to be there. And they didn't announce where the new one is. We don't know, at least I don't know. Maybe some of you do. We don't know. But I bet the qualification is going to be very similar to what they were last time. So you should be looking at that. And it just like Lynn said, she just did the thing. She just did the daily method of operation. She was talking to people, sharing information, following up and rolling and inviting people to Zooms and the basic business that we do. Uh, so congratulations, Robin. Did you want to share any more about Hawaii, or should we sift through a few of the other things in the
Oh,
newsletter?
well, I know that there's several people still there.
That's right. Or they
And
might be on
Steve
the
still
call
there,
here.
and Janet Hudson's
Yeah.
still there. Connie and Barry, I think, are coming home today. But it was an opportunity for people to like exhale and
Mhm.
relax and hang out and connect, and so wonderful. I had an amazing time with everyone and got to develop deeper connections with people, and it's a relationship business, and so we have such a wonderful community and Live Younger and our larger Lifeway family. Being in the hot tub, I connected with some great people that I didn't know, and it was just. And when we got on the plane on the way home, the flight attendant, Gregory's wearing his Lifewave shirt, and she came up to us, she goes, "I'm in Lifewave." And she'd been in for 3.5 years and was
Yeah.
thrilled about it. So, wear your swag. You
The
never
word's
know.
getting out.
The
The
word is
words are getting
getting
out.
out. Yes.
Yeah.
And we're so proud of Elizabeth. We're so excited for that. So thank you everyone for
Okay.
sharing. That was wonderful. So we have a few things to go over from
Yeah.
there's a lot of pictures, and I hope some people share some more in our community group. But you want me to talk about the first thing?
Yeah. The one we missed that maybe many of the people on this call didn't miss. If you weren't in Hawaii, you might have seen this last week's LifeWave Connect with David. Go ahead.
No, well, I'm excited to watch it because I'm so grateful that they had it up so quickly. I recommend people put an email together for people that want a little bit of information and a lot of information, so you have it ready when people are interested in X2O. And Gregory's very, very adamant about calling it the X2O water system. It is a system. It is not a water filter. It is a system, and it's different than anything that exists anywhere on the planet. So I'm excited to learn from David and watch the webinar he did the other day. And he has a new one coming up, and that is May 19th. And that's going to be very exciting because we did hear a preview of this where he's going to be talking about the cellular performance system. And we can expand a little bit beyond what we've been able to say. And he's going to be sharing what we can say that is above and beyond what we've been able to say. Gregory, why don't you step in on this one?
Yeah, actually, David's been working behind the scenes on this for years, and one of the driving forces of creating the Celergize is because with the Celergize and X2O, we can bring the stem
Next
cell,
39.
excuse me, yeah, we can bring X30, yeah, X39, X39 and Celergize, we can bring the story, again, Doc, back into our marketing efforts, and that's going to be unveiled to us and the new what they're calling it, the cellular performance system. And my bet is it's going to be X39 and Celergize in a special bundle and pricing, and with stem cell activation claims that are blessed by our legal counsel.
Yay!
Yay. And
And go
I'm
ahead.
I'm sorry to say I think the link didn't work. You said, Robin, this link didn't work.
I tried
or
it. It might work for some people. It didn't work for me, but it is in the corporate
yeah, it
newsletter.
didn't work.
And in the corporate
Yeah.
newsletter, you'll be able to hear. And I hope everyone's getting the corporate newsletter. If you're not, did you put the link for the newsletter in here? I didn't see it.
No, I don't think we did
But
this, but it
if you
should be
did
in your
not,
inbox.
yeah, if you did not get the corporate weekly newsletter this morning, reach out to someone in your upline and they'll send it to you. Yeah,
Okay.
important.
Several promotions have come to an end, but there is still the X2O BV promotion. And so there'll be another batch of X2O systems available probably next Thursday. It seems like every Thursday around 10 a.m. Mountain Time, they're releasing and selling out everything they have in the inventory. And as Robin said, they're beefing up production. So very soon, we won't have these delays in between availability. But for right now, for the first 3,000 that are sold, instead of getting 2,000 points, you're getting 3,000 points. So, or excuse me,
3,500.
3,500 points. So
And it actually may continue beyond the 3,000 units.
we
David
have it on.
actually, David hinted that at that, so we'll
David
see.
hinted that 3,000 it's working so well, they may just leave it going for a while longer, but get your people lined up for next Thursday. Okay. And again, we congratulate you, Elizabeth. Can't wait to see you in the bright lights with with
Yes.
with Captain Kirk. Okay. So, you want to talk about the Spanish speaking
Oh, well,
community?
Josephina did a great job on that.
Yes,
We
you
don't
did.
need to say much, but the company has made a huge commitment to our Hispanic community all over the world. And twice a month, they'll be having wonderful opportunities to bring your Hispanic prospects and brand partners together on Zooms. And we have the company has committed major resources to really be in support. And that's a little hint of what may be coming in the future of where we're going to expand, but we can't say yet because we don't know. I just have
Yeah.
an inkling of an idea. But building the Hispanic community here and in Mexico is humongous, and we've barely scratched the surface. So we have several, like Josefina, on our team that are going to lead the way and grow their business big time by using those tools.
Yeah, so the next thing we just wanted to mention, guys, it just seems like LifeWave puts us on too many vacations, but in about 2.5 weeks, Robin and I are going to be sharing along with 24 other global top presidential directors an all expense trip paid to Italy. So what a blessing that is. We'll be representing you well, and if it wasn't for all of you, we wouldn't be on this auspicious list, but we've worked hard and the company rewards those that do. So we're going to be there with a lot of wonderful friends, downline and crossline friends that we learned to love, our LifeWave community. And Robin, that's the main thing that we have in here today. X2O tools are now available both in the Live Younger Success in the X2O resources section or in your LifeWave back office. Um,
This
I guess
week, there is
we didn't
a
get that edited
life.
out. Sorry about that.
Oh, yeah,
Mhm.
this week there is a new brand partner webinar on May 13th, and Shirley will be doing that one. The connection to register for Illuminate is coming up. We are staying at the Hilton if you haven't gotten your reservations yet. So there's a lot of wonderful stuff going on. And so I just want to, and then, I didn't even look at who's tomorrow night, but I do want to request everyone send your love and prayers to our precious Sunshower. She's going through a very, very, very difficult health challenge. Um,
Mhm.
so send her a lot of love. It's a really, really challenging time. Yeah. Anything else you want to say?
No, I think that pretty much does it from my perspective.
And we did it, 7:30 on the button.
How about
Woohoo!
that?
All right, everybody. Well, we are so grateful for all of you. Thank you all that shared your heart and your love and your aloha with our community. And Lots going on. Oh, in June, there is a boot camp. Yes, Lavelle, you want to say something? Unmute, hun.
That same stewardess that saw you guys and said that she was in Lifeway for 3 years is the same stewardess we had.
That's
That's
funny.
amazing.
I
That's
love it.
awesome.
I love it.
Okay.
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 Well,
Off we go over the rainbow.
aloha.
Mahalo.
Hello.
Thanks, everybody.
God bless.
Fabulous
We love
Zoom.
you
God
all.
bless.
Thank you, my
Bye.
wonderful team as well. Love you.
Music isn't playing, honey.
Not
Mm.